Hello, I think we're live. Will this live actually work tonight? Let's wait and see if anybody comes on. I'm going to have a look at my phone. Let's move that a little bit. Lisa's joined. Yes, I must be live. See if I can get my live feed on here. Hi, how are you, Lisa? Hi, Joe, my best friend and business partner. You need to be sitting here by my side, Joe. You're used to this. Just a short story. Joe is my business partner and helped me run Kate Boss for the last 8 years and has always sat beside me, kicking me and keeping me to time and doing her input as well. But tonight she's behind the scenes. Hi, Julie. Hi, Anne. Hi, Lisa. Right, let's get started. Right, sorry about last night. My first live ever, and Facebook doesn't work. I think that was the moon and stars telling me, get out of here. If you've watched the video from last night, as I've said, I've been teaching the Kate business for 8-9 years now, all face-to-face and mentoring. 2 years ago, decided to take it online. Last night was the actual launch of me getting a group online and doing this free course, and we break Facebook. So, right, let's get on with it tonight. Let's reset the clock. Welcome to Kate Biz Success, Rock Your Business. Let's take your Kate business from good to great, or let's get it off the ground, or let's have a look at it. Let's do it right. Let's treat it like a business. I'm going to be hammering away at this. We seem to have lost time from last night. So I'm going to use my notes. I hope it doesn't distract you. Right. I have put the video in the group from last night. It was 49 minutes long. I think I waffled on for too long. There is a challenge in it. It was day one challenge. I'll mention that in a minute. So you will need to watch it. But having spoken with the team today, we're going to add another date. I know, kill me now. This week has been harder than I thought it would be, running a free course. I thought it'd just be me rocking up and doing my live teaching, but it's been much harder. But hey ho, I love doing it, and as Joe will tell you, we both love teaching and teaching the Kate business. So I've added another date. The date is going to be, we're not here tomorrow night because it's Comic Relief, and we're doing our bit for Comic Relief and give you a Friday night off. We're here Saturday, we're here Sunday on this free 4-day course. I'm going to give us a miss on Monday, and I'm going to add a new date, Tuesday the 19th at 8 o'clock. So I will put the details in the group. I'm also going to have a look at Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to put a poll up tomorrow in the group or later on tonight if I'm not too tired. Saturday and Sunday, we're scheduled for 8 o'clock at night. How do people feel about 4 o'clock in the afternoon? I think 8 o'clock on Saturday night is a bit too late. And Sunday night, probably a bit too late. So I'm thinking about 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon, Sunday afternoon. But I'll pull a poll up and I'll let you know if the dates with the times change on Saturday and Sunday. So we've got tonight, we're not here tomorrow night, back on Saturday and Sunday. So just a few more admin things to do. Can you make sure, or please, can you put your notifications on for this group on Facebook so that if Facebook has gone down or something has to change, a time changes, shit happens, you get a notification that we're going live or that we've been live, but we'll try and keep to schedule. Turn your notifications on for Facebook for this free course, please. If you don't know how to do it, I'll try and remember to drop a little bit of an instruction into the group to tell you how to set on your notifications. Further admin, yes. Yesterday, I set a day one challenge. There will be challenges every day. They're small challenges. Please watch the video. and there is a post on the group about Day One Challenge. I tried to put a bit of a picture in last night, just so that you can easily recognise what's a challenge on the posts, but Google wouldn't let me do anything. I just about managed to put that in. So please look out for the Day One Challenge. It's Google Business. It does say that I think it finishes on Friday. I'm going to extend that to Sunday night. So, and I will be checking. If anybody's got any problems with that, go into the questions post and ask me some questions, and I'll give you some more clarifications. But I want to know that you have done that. Daily prizes, yes. That was a bit pathetic, actually. Daily prizes. You in the daily challenge, there is a post on that as well. Share this group about this course to at least three other cakey friends. You've got to the weekend to do that. Please let as many people know as possible about this very valuable course that I'm giving away for free. And please put in that daily post comment thread that you've the people that you've asked, and get them to actually name drop you. And we're going to draw out every night a winner from that thread who's actually shared us with three people and that we've checked up and found out. Last night's draw the winner was Katie Witham. Hope I'm saying that right. We've just had a draw. I haven't got time to do the live draws in the group, so congratulations, Katie. Day two's winner is Stephanie Jardine. Hope I've got that right, Stephanie. Congratulations to you. You both win a 30-minute bespoke mentoring session with me, so I can take a look at your cake business and drill down to it. We'll do that via a live Zoom link, or we'll do that via live messenger, something like that. I've already done it with a cake company in France, in Ireland, and in the UK, and it's a regular thing that I do, but I will give you a quick hit in 30 minutes, and I assure you you will get benefit from it. So congratulations, Katie and Stephanie. So if you want to enter that, just share the group. Yeah, final bit of admin. Yeah, last night's video, there's a handout to accompany it. I've put that in the group as well. I'll try and find some sort of container for all the handouts and vessels. It is worthwhile having a look at that. If you can't view it or can't download it, just put your email in the comment thread and I'll email that out. But I won't, I'll get something to do it for you. Email that out to you. So to recap, put your notifications on, please, for this group. Enter the daily competition by sharing, because Katie and Stephanie have, and they have won. Katie and Stephanie, I'll be getting in touch with you so that we can arrange those calls. They've got to happen by the end of March. So yeah, I'll get in touch with you separately. Watch last night's video, which was Wednesday the 14th. I've also put that up on YouTube. If anybody's a YouTube subscriber, please subscribe to the YouTube channel for us, the Cake Biz Coach, and complete the Google Business Challenge for me. Now, I'm doing all of this for you. These challenges are for you, not for me. I'm trying to, you know, you've invested your time in turning up here today. There's 15 people on. I thought I'd be sitting here speaking to myself. I can't see exactly who's on, but I hope Mr. Cake Biz Coach is not watching. I can have a moan about him later. This is all for you. It's not for me, and it is taking up a lot of my time, but I promised I would do it, and here I am turning up and doing it. So please turn up, do the challenges. Let's take your cake business to where it needs to go. In the Google challenge, yesterday's daily challenge, can you remember to put a heart in the comments and your cake business name, or a tick in the comments, a tick emoji or a heart emoji in the comments next to your cake business name, and it will all be explained in Google. A heart and your cake business name if you've already done the exercise previous to me challenging you, and a tick whether it's brand new to you and you've actually done it. So, you know, get on and do it. Right. At the end of tonight's training, excuse me, I'm just going to take a quick drink. At the end of tonight's training, I'm going to make a massive disclosure about a massive prize that we've been talking about all week. And I wasn't quite sure about it, but tonight we're going ahead with it. So at the end of this training, we're not going to be on for long tonight. I'm going to try and rattle through it. We're going to disclose the massive prize for the end of the week for the person that does all the challenges, the person that shows up. What have I put? Yeah, the person that shows up. I'll put the details once I've announced it in the group. Bit of a contract between me and you. You'll know the hoops that you've got to jump through for this fantastic prize, which I'll announce at the end. It is brilliant. And I know one person or two people that want to win it already, but mention no names. Yeah, I'm putting these challenges on. Invest in yourself. This time that you're doing this week is rare. Treat it as though you're paying for it. As I said, who am I to tell you? I had a cake business for 20 years and I ran it the wrong way. I ran it the wrong way. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to be busy fools. I don't want you to be the cheap cake lady or the cheap cake man. And I'm giving back in the universe. I believe that you have to give back. And so this is me giving back. And I ran it the wrong way, like I said in the video last night, and until I took the business principles that I was using in my day job, because I was running it part-time for a while, and until I transferred those business principles to my cake business. I was on a project to save 126 million. I was looking at business processes. I was looking at performance management. Then I thought, well, how can I use this in my cake business? Once I did, I was thinking in a different way. I was thinking like a businesswoman or a businessman, and that my product was cake. And that's the way that we've got to think about it. You're not going to succeed unless you consider yourself a business person. And all of you are. If you are selling cakes, you are business people, and you need to start acting like one. But who am I? Yeah. I'm a qualified coach. As I said last night, I'm #1 best-selling author of the book. I'll show you once more. Quite proud of it. Cake Biz Success by the Cake Biz Coach. That's available to buy on Amazon. But as I said last night, it's available for $2.99 to download. Some PDFs on the internet are £6-7 quid to buy. That is a whole book for $2.99. You can't get a coffee for that. My son and I went for a coffee at lunchtime to House of Fraser. 2 coffees, 2 cakes, $11.99. Yeah. That book, Cake Biz Success, read it from cover to cover. It should change your business. It isn't hard to read, and I gave 6 months of my life to writing it. But you can download it for $2.99. This is not a sales pitch. You don't have to. But the point I'm trying to make, I'm still investing in myself. I'm still investing in myself as a coach. I'm still investing in myself as a mentor. I'll never stop learning, never ever stop learning. I've just bought a lot of new books. Tim Ferriss, Tools of Titans, and he talks about plans. Why have a 5-year plan? Why can't you do it in 6 months? And that was really the principle on which I wrote my book. I've been writing it for Joe will tell you, years. But in 6 months, I sat down, wrote it, launched it, got to #1. So let's not procrastinate. Let's not, stretch things out. So I'm still investing in myself, so please invest in yourself. I'm supported by social media, branding, legal, accountancy, sales expert. They're all in my team. So I'm not a woman who's learnt how to make cakes and has got a good business. I've got some substance behind me and want to pass that substance on to you. So last night we were talking a little bit about marketing, and to be honest, it was, if you haven't watched it yet, it was quite poignant really, because social media isn't the be all and end all of marketing. In fact, I'm thinking about doing a challenge to a few people in my Capepreneur program to market outside of social media. Social media isn't the be all and end all. You really don't. Your offline marketing is big. Networking, and the PDF that I've put up in the group last night has got a lot of marketing ideas. We'll be talking about social media over the weekend. We'll also be talking about pricing for success. But before we talk about pricing for success and the formula that you've got to use and why you're different from the next person, from your competitor in your pricing, we'll be going into that. There's some really good questions in the question thread today. Thank you for those that put the questions up. But before we do marketing any further, before we do social media, before we do pricing, we've got to work out who our ideal customer is. We need to know who they are, because we're not selling to the many, we are selling to the few. We are not scattergunning, and we're not open to business for all. There are customers we do not want. Probably not going to like that, and I'm going to be a little bit Marmite, but saying no and attracting and repelling is part of business. You attract the right customer, the ideal cake customer that will pay you your worth for your cakes, and you must repel the cheap cake hunters, the ones that quibble, the ones that want a two-tier cake for 30 quid. I mean, you know, they're out there. There's other people that will supply them, but that's not going to be us. We're going for the top. We are business people, and you're not even covering your costs. So we need to know who our ideal cake customer is. And actually in the book, it works its way through for you to get to understand why you need your ideal cake customer. Now, when I first did business training, we had avatars, not the film, but little pictures and dolls. And I've actually in the office got avatars of my customers. I've given them names. I've drawn a profile on them. I actually drill down. You need to know who you are talking to when you market, when you try and attract the right customer. Now, customers come into two settings. You've got business to business customers. That's you selling to artisan cafes, or you selling to shops with your cookies or brownies or cupcakes, and you've got business to customer, to your normal customer. In the book, actually, I haven't got time to go into it tonight, but I also talk about H to H, heart to heart customers. People buy people. People don't buy products. People buy brands and people. They don't buy products. So if you can download it, have a look for the heart-to-heart marketing, because it is very important that you understand that in social media and branding. Now, branding is not just, as I said last night, it's not just your logo and the colours that you use. Branding is everything. Branding is your customer service. Branding is what makes Diana's Cake Emporium, I haven't got business to call that, but that's what makes me stand out. People know who I am. My customer service stands as part of my brand. The way that I look, the type of cakes, the way that I talk, the way that you can contact me, the whole thing is brand. I could spend 2 weeks on branding, but I'm not going to. But in order for us to brand ourselves, to look like what we want to look like. It's not just our personal choice. We need to look like what our customers expect. Now, I know that sounds like bad English, but in my book, I talk about where do your ideal customers live, where do they shop, where do they socialise, which gyms do they use, if they use a gym, which hairdressers, which barbers, are there a Waitrose shopper? I talk about an exercise where you go and stand outside somewhere high-end like Waitrose or Marks and Spencer's or Sainsbury's. Not that I'm in Sainsbury's colours tonight. Not that I work at Sainsbury's. You know, go on and hunt them down. Now, on one of my Cake Boss classes, it comes up quite regularly, but I remember a lady from Walsall in the West. Well, there was two ladies on the class, and they'd both come along. I think they were sisters from Walsall. And she said, when I'd done the pricing for success input, she said, I call charge that. The woman up the road's only charging 40 quid for a 2-tier. I can't charge that where I live in Walsall. I said, well, that's not where your ideal cake customer lives. They don't live in Walsall, because obviously the people in Walsall are not prepared to pay your prices. Or, sorry if there's anybody from Walsall, I was born in Walsall actually. There might be sections of Walsall where people will pay a great price, but not far away from Walsall is what I call a happy hunting ground. There's areas of Wolverhampton, there's areas of Sutton Coldfield, very affluent areas where people will not quibble about your prices. Now, if you're not quite sure, you're new to an area where these happy hunting grounds are, just have a drive around. The happy hunting grounds are where you drive down roads and they're all new cars parked in the street, where you drive down the road and the corner shop is Marks and Spencer's, where you drive down the road and they've got a Waitrose. Now, I actually live in an affluent area. I own the cheapest house in an affluent area. It's just by accident. But my local shop is a Waitrose and a Marks and Spencer's. So for that lady in Walsall who doesn't live too far away, this is her happy hunting ground. And instead of marketing and advertising her services in the gyms, the hairdressers, the barbers in that area of Walsall, she needs to come down here. She needs to come down to Sutton Coldfield and start advertising away, because this is her happy hunting ground. So for her ideal cake customer could live very, very near to her, but not on her doorstep. So when you carry out that Google exercise that I've asked you to carry out last night in the video, make sure if you don't live in your happy hunting ground, if you don't live in your ideal cake customers area, go and have a drive to it and then carry out that Google exercise that I've told you about. So I want you to have a look at who your ideal cake customer is. Let's talk about business to customer, a normal one. Are they, what do they look like? What age are they? Are they predominantly male or female that are buying from you? Particularly around Valentine's and the run up to Valentine's, your customer avatar will change. It's always worth having quite a few customer avatars, having your female avatar and your male avatar. And your male avatar, you might have 2 females and 2 males. Your business to customer female and your business to business female. Business to customer male, who's your Valentine and your Mother's Day customer, or your business to business male, who might be the exec who's got the car showroom that you can sell cupcakes or cookies to. I mean, car showrooms are absolutely brilliant. They launch cars twice a year and they love branded cupcakes. And they pay through the nose for them. My daughter used to work for a couple of car firms and they were always having cupcakes. So that customer, your business to business male customer, will be different from your business to business business to customer mail. You may find your business to business male customer and your business to business female customer actually on LinkedIn or on Twitter. So those might be two social media avenues that you haven't thought of. So this is why when we go on to talk about social media over the weekend, this is when knowing who your avatars are really important. So start sketching them out. Give them names, because when you're writing the email, when you're writing the post, you can think that you are talking to Joe, you can think that you're talking to Andrea, you think that you're talking to Abigail, and you'll know exactly what they're thinking and what they want and what they like. There's a lot more in the book about that. I'm quite conscious of the time on that, on branding and working out who your ideal cake customer is. But if you can start on that, it will be massive. You are not selling to the masses. You do not want to attract the masses. You want to attract your ideal cake customer, and they might fall into 4 or 5 different avatars. Try and work out who they are. If it's a female, how old is she? Has she got a young family? Does she go to mother and babies? Does she go to gym class? Does she go to a local high-end nursery? Can you go and see the owners of the local high-end nursery with some cupcakes for the staff, and ask that leaflets be put in the bags of all the little ones when they, do a deal. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, type of thing. That's why it's worth working out who your ideal cake customer is, so you'll know how to target them. You can actually sit around with your friends and brainstorm targeting them, because you're not just targeting them on social media. Don't want to go on about social media, because social media is another night, and I don't want to go off track. If Joe was here sitting next to me, she'd be kicking me at this point. I've put here, if you don't know who you're marketing to, how can you look like their person type? Now, I've studied NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, and there's such a thing as mimicking. And it's when we're talking to people, we to build up a rapport in our brains. If they start putting their hand like that when they're talking to us over a coffee, if we put our hand like that, it's body language mimicking. But you also get mimicking in business and in sales. And if you can start looking like and mimicking your customers, they'll like, what they see. People buy people. On social media, I'll drop the bomb now, we're not selling. Social media is marketing, networking, and it's a brochure. That's all it is. There is a system, it's called know, like, and trust. And this is part of marketing. So by mimicking them, by looking like their face, you might stand outside of Waitrose and hold a survey, stopping everybody. Excuse me, sir, madam, do you buy birthday cakes? Yes. Can I tell you which of these brands do you like? Have you heard of the White Company? Do you like Marks and Spencer's? Do you like and then once they've said which brands that where they like shopping for their furniture, where they like shopping for their bedding, you can almost mimic those brands, not rip them off. Don't breach copyright, don't breach their colours, don't rip off their hex colours. There's a lot of work you can do. Talk about it in the book if you want to go a bit further on there. I've talked about attracting the right customer, the right ideal case customer who will pay you your worth. When you are marketing, can I be Marmite again? Can I be absolute Marmite? Facebook Marketplace is not the place to sell your cakes. You're not going to get a good price. Marketplace is where we look for a bargain. eBay is where we look for a bargain. You are not the cheap cake lady or the cheap cake man. As I say, you might need to repel people, friends and family. you might need to, they are your biggest barriers to success. I talk about it in the book. I talk about it on the Cake Boss course. They are particularly partners or very people who are close to you will drive you off the rails. What you've got to understand from day one is it's your cake business. It's your goals and your plans. Now, sometimes our loved ones don't understand our goals and our plans and are trying to help, but they're not helping. Fortunately, Mr. Cake Boss Coach is totally on board, knows my goals, knows my plans, because I've told him, because I've outlined it to him. He knows where I'm going. He knows what I'm doing. You need to have those conversations with friends and family. We talk about goals, goal setting. Where do you want to be? Why do you want to make your cake business a success? You don't want to, you haven't started a cake business to work till midnight, burning the midnight oil, running yourself into a divorce or a relationship breakdown and never seeing the kids. You've got a goal. You're making money to have the life that you want to lead. So don't let anybody else run your business for you. Yeah, when you're, excuse me, I'm just going to take another drink. When you're looking at who your cake customer is, ideal cake customer, don't look at the insights on Facebook, and I don't know if they've got, Ali will have to tell me if there's insights on Pinterest, unless anybody else can give me a thumbs up. And are there insights on Instagram for the people that are following you? Ignore those. Just because people are following you doesn't mean that they're your ideal cake customer, really. Sometimes we need to have a bit of a cull, sort of a Mrs. Hinch, your Facebook and your Instagram. So yeah, don't use your Facebook insights or Instagram insights to tell you who your ideal cake customer is, because people have tagged onto you, but they might not be willing to pay your price. Your ideal cake customer won't quibble about your price, won't keep you on the phone for 10 minutes defending your pricing structure. They will appreciate your good customer service. And they will return again, and again. It will be a slick operation. Don't let anybody else influence your business or send a customer your way. Your other half is at work and in the office. Oh, one of the blokes from work wants a cake for his missus. Well, have you told him to have a look at the Instagram? Have you told him to have a look at Facebook? Have a look on there, can see my pricing list, and then just fill in the request form. You know, we're not touting for any business. We're touting for the right business. And finally, tonight's challenge, day 2 challenge. I'm going to encroach on social media a little bit here, but I need to put this in now for when we come to social media over the weekend. If you have a Twitter account, which was quite poignant after last night, Facebook wasn't working, Instagram wasn't working, and everybody on Twitter was laughing their socks off. Twitter is an account that is very, very useful to you. So I know a lot of you are on Instagram and I know a lot of you are on Facebook, but Twitter is very, very useful. So your challenge tonight is, I will put the challenge up again. If you already have a Twitter account, put a heart in the comments and your business name. If you are going to sort out a Twitter account as part of the challenge, put a tick and your business name. Right. Why do you need Twitter? Well, your business to business customers will be on Twitter. They'll also be on other places, but you can contact them by there. There's something that we'll go into deeper, but not all marketing and selling is on Facebook and Instagram. A lot of marketing and selling is offline, but there's a little bit that's in networking. I think we paused a bit there. Networking is really, really good for the know, like and trust for your cake business, but also networking in your knickers. It's really funny, and I'm going to write a post on it, but I haven't done it yet. But every seminar I go to, I talk about networking in knickers. Not literally in knickers, I have got jeans on here. But on Twitter, there are network hours. There are hashtag Brum Hour, hashtag Worcester Hour, hashtag Cambridge Hour, hashtag maybe Waterford Hour for Graham over in Ireland. I don't know. Now, they are where businesses come on for an hour a week and build relationships with each other. You don't come on and say, hello, I'm Diana, would you like to buy my cakes? You come on and actually build relationships with people in your community. The nice thing about it is that you don't actually have to leave your lounge. You don't have to go out in the cold. The kids might be in bed upstairs. You don't have to get dressed up, have your makeup on. You could be in your bathrobe. But it's really, really good networking. It's invaluable. I'm going to talk about it more over the weekend. But please, can you just build a simple Twitter account? Just should take like 15 minutes, no more, to build yourself a Twitter account. And I will go into it later. It's really, really useful for lots of things. I jumped on the M6 the other day, and it was just blocked into Birmingham. I got off at the next exit straight away, go onto Twitter, hashtag M6. People are feeding it live feed straight away. Oh, there's an ambulance down there, but it's cleared. And, you know, you won't get it by Googling it, but if you go onto Twitter, straight away last night when I couldn't go on live, went straight onto Twitter and I put hashtag Facebook. The feeds that came up told me exactly that Facebook had been down since 5 o'clock. Nah, I hadn't even noticed. So tonight's challenge is a Twitter account, please. If you've already got one, put your name in the challenge thread that I'm going to put on, and put a heart. If you're going to set one up, put a tick. Now, in the last few minutes, I'm going to announce the big competition. I have not put this course up to sell anything at all. I'm not selling my book. I'm not making any money for my book. I run a Cakepreneur program. I only have 20 students on that Cakepreneur program. I haven't run one this year. I'm going to launch one in April. There's only 20 places. I'm not giving you the details because I'm not selling it. I am going to give away one place on my Cakepreneur program starting in April. One place. It's worth a lot of money. It's for 8 weeks. It's going to be online, and it's absolutely massive. It doesn't matter whether you've started a cake business or you're halfway through one, or you're ready to start scaling it, because if you need to scale it, we'll do that. I can drill down into your business. I'll drill down into you. You won't be able to escape me for 8 weeks, but I'll take you from from good to bloody great. And it works, but doesn't matter about that. What have you got to do to win that place? Well, you've got to enter all the challenges, the daily prize draw by sharing, and what else have you got to do? You've got to watch all the lessons and comment on them. I need to know that you've done the work. As I say, I'll put a post in probably tomorrow with all the details so that you know exactly what you've got to do. It's not too late. I need you to watch yesterday's live, but it doesn't matter if you take till Monday to do that, to catch up. There are challenges. Please invest in yourself, invest in your learning, invest in your cake business. You've joined this group for a reason. Don't let me down. So I've been going for 40 minutes now. I don't think it is possible to see the questions. I wish I'd have had Victoria tonight to come and help me, but No, I am unable to see any of the questions. Or can I?
Takes.
Right, let's turn that off.
Help me. But
Didn't turn the volume down. Right, I'm quickly going to... Stephanie, yes, I've seen your comment. The Cake Lab. Can you make sure with the Google Challenge that you put the comment in the Google Challenge post, the heart or the tick? There is an actual post for it. Mr. Cakeby's coach is on when he should be working. Go on, off. All right. Oh, Emma, I opened a Twitter account, then I felt like a fish out of water and left. We'll reopen it. Yes, we will do some work on Twitter. It can be a strange place, but it's got its uses. It's really, really useful. So Carol and Gemma have joined. Probably that was earlier because I seem to be running behind. I'm going backwards. Stephanie saying she's rubbish at social media. It doesn't matter, Stephanie. I'm going to give you help with that. I'm going to make you understand why you have social media accounts. I'm going to make you understand over the weekend how to use those social media accounts to get you to where you want to go to Cake Business Success. And it isn't about direct selling on there. Nemi Bradbury, hopefully. Nemi, I'm saying your name the right way. I think I've caught up Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, Twitter. He's got. I don't use Twitter like I should. I'm quite a Twitter tart. I jump on when I need it, when I need information, and I use it for Twitter hours, hashtag Twitter hours. So set up your account, or if you've got one already, research what Twitter hours are in your happy hunting ground, in your ideal cake customs area. If there's a local one, it might not be too active, but because it's not too active doesn't mean you should discount it. I mean, I know a lot of my Capepreneurs and Cake Boss students, people I know, are very active on their Twitter hours and very active in their community with offline marketing, because it's massive. You don't need Facebook and Instagram to sell your cakes. Hi, Sahar. Sorry, Sahar. I haven't got my glasses on. Shall I not be so vain and put my glasses on tonight? Might have a bit of a chance of seeing stuff. Anne, hi Anne. Yes, it's an absolutely fabulous prize. It's my glasses have gone wonky. Lisa, it's much quicker than Facebook. Thanks, Nemi. Hey, is it Sahar? Give me a thumbs up, Sahar. Right, I'm Laura Sutton. Laura, can I name drop your business? I'm going to. Laura Sutton, The Cake Spa. She has got a lovely brand. She's niched down. She hasn't long been in business, but she's just commented on here, if you can't find a hashtag hour, set one up yourself. Laura, I think you're talking yourself into coming on here and doing a bit of a micro teach on that, really. I could do it, but not as good as you. I know that you are the queen of networking in Lichfield. Thanks, Laura. Yes, Sahar. Oh, right, what prize? The prize, I will put the big prize details. The prize is one place on my Capepreneur program. There's only 20 places. I haven't run a Capepreneur program this year. I'm going to run one in April, and I'm going to give away one place. And I'll put all the details in. Julie, yeah, use your sons, use your daughters, use somebody else's son, daughter, the neighbours to help you with social media, particularly with Twitter. Laura said, yes, she'll do a micro teach for us. Yes, Nemi Cakes Bar is absolutely a brilliant name. It's a lovely brand, lovely brand. Love Laura to death. She's great. Katie, Laura, yeah, get together there. Laura's in Lichfield. Katie, where are you? I can't remember where you are, Katie. Oh, Nemi said she'll help with Twitter as well. Might be getting in touch with you. You might be able to come on. I might do a Zoom and invite people in. This free 4-day class looks like it's going to go on a little bit. But it's nice, isn't it nice to get people together and actually forming bonds and looking at each other and being the proper business people that we should be. Sarah loves Laura's work and followed her. Nemi's based in Loughborough. That's only just up the road from us, about 40 miles. Lisa's in Lichfield. Sahar's in Woking in Surrey. Sahar, I'm sure people will be seeing this and you'll probably get a shout out from somebody down there. Okay, and there's a beautiful lady, and I'm going to have to learn how to pronounce Abby. Yeah, I'm going to call you Abby. Sorry, sweetheart. We'll probably talk and you can tell me how to pronounce your beautiful name. Katie's in Atherstone. Right, that's it. 46 minutes. I've got 2 hours to take out. I'm very tired and looks like I've got a lot to do. Hope you've had a fantastic evening. Let me know if anybody's doing anything for Comic Relief tomorrow. I'd like to share it in the group, ideas. There's lots of different things coming up and I don't know if you're interested. But don't forget to hashtag Comic Relief. If you do think stuff for Comic Relief, there's one thing for social media. Yeah, I'll save the weeks that are coming up for hashtags over the weekend. So have a lovely evening, everybody. And Mr. Kate Bees Coach, get on with your work. I'll see you later. Bye.